I'll send my well wishes to him. I'll be a well wisher. Um, but we're back on Chained Echoes. Gonna. Ooh, I got new skills. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm jazzed. I'm jazzed for this. I'm looking forward to it. Today was a rough day. He's just happy he can sleep in the bed again now. Oh yeah, he was being a trooper, right? You know, not giving you your space and stuff. That's cool of him. Um, yeah, I didn't give a shit when my wife had it. I was just like, I'm not leaving. But I also wasn't feeling like worried about it. I'm like this rare breed of super Mexican that doesn't actually get sick. Not really. I just consider myself to be pretty healthy. I take multivitamins. I'm like way up here on the health curve. I'm basically immortal. All right, and that's it. I don't use you, Rob, so you're not really gonna get anything. He's got a lot of defensive passives, which is good because he's essentially gonna be our healer for a while. Which at this point in the game, I really don't think you need a healer. But anyway, so we are up in these sewers. I don't have my other stuff yet. Okay. Alright, so... Dude, this game, like the beginning of it, reminds me so fucking much of Final Fantasy 12. Yes, you caught the Chained Echoes stream. What is up? We're starting fresh, so we're back in the sewers, doing our Final Fantasy 12 shit right now. If you think about it, though, like if you put the two games side by side, there are a lot of similarities, at least at this point in the game. I love 12. 12 is probably one of my favorites. Kind of have lack of AoEs right now, which is annoying. Yeah, but I've been wanting to play this all day, and I'm finally here, and just feels so good. Yeah, nobody really has anything. I kind of, one thing I don't like, but I get it. They make you pull skills from like the whatever the group is of what your choices are until you get to a certain point, and then they let you go down for the other ones. And some blocks just aren't that good, so you end up just doing a lot of stat increases. But yeah, but this is actually, this team right here minus Killian was kind of like my main team. I don't know about you, Arcs, but this is kind of like, this was my my dungeon harder content team. As I like to call it, it's Team Ginger, and like the best characters in the game are all redheads. I like Len a lot too, but I still think my heart belongs to Sienna. I actually haven't met anyone that I think whose favorite, like, or at least like they think the best character isn't Sienna. Out of all the people I've spoken about it. I had Glenn, the Bard, Healer Girl, and the Tiger Punch chick. Yeah, the Monk is cool. She's pretty good. I didn't actually use her a lot because that was like basically right before I kind of stopped playing. But I have to make sure that we do the anchor guy, like the goat Popeye Blue Mage. The Bard, I would switch with Sienna once he buffed up the party. See, I didn't really do buffs that much, and only like harder fights. Speaking of, let's just use this. Didn't bother with the Blue Mage, yeah. I'm sure like they're actually not that bad, but there's It's not like there's any characters I think that are bad. I think there's just a lot of characters that are good, like really good. Let me just backtrack through here real quick before we move on. I don't have to worry about random battles, which is why I didn't think about it, but streaming this game, I'm just like blowing through it because it's not like Pokemon, like every 2 steps. You know, that's why I'm gonna do the spin thing. That was my me imitating that. I'm not gonna sell any of my loot until I unlock the bazaar. I just got out of the shower. My workout ran way over, so that's why I'm late. Whoopsie. But I brought an energy drink, so I'll be amped, or I'll fall asleep faster. Sometimes that's how these go. Yeah, so I got my best friend into this game. I don't know where he's at. Last I spoke, he was, I think, just coming up on the end of chapter 2. But he likes it too. He's really into indie games. Those are kind of like his thing. Resist that shit. I kind of don't like him right now, Glenn, because he's all single target. Until we get the class emblem, the warrior one, he's not gonna have any AoE. Which that really does kind of, at this point in the game, it's like make or break whether or not I'm going to use you if you have an AoE. I already went over here. Alright, so let's go flip that switch. Alright, let me grab this real quick. I also, this time around, so I feel like I've learned a lot of things with this being my second playthrough. I'm not going to keep everyone's equipment and weapons like up to date because there's some people that I'm straight up not going to use. And I got to a point in the game where I was kind of fucked for a little bit, where I couldn't upgrade stuff. Like I had the opportunity to, but I didn't have enough materials. So I'm gonna be real picky choosy with that. I've actually really, the whole benefit to Glenn, as far as endgame goes, like he's just been my full-blown like 100% breaker, and he had all skills. Like his attack stat I think might be the highest in the game, but I gave all stuff that was going to give him his ultra really, really fast, and that ends up like being stupid with there's the break extender. If you have that, like, so it's like it's a stupid amount of just like broken stats. Yeah, he's pretty beastly. I don't know if it matters breaking them right now. Yeah, I think we're all using our base weapons, so we don't really, we're not really doing too much. There's a point in the game where it opens up, like once you get your ship, and you can actually go to places that are kind of like, you don't have to be there immediately, but you can kind of like move into like higher level areas and get some pretty cool weapons and armor that'll sort of turn the tide in your favor. I like being super overpowered. Ah, here we are. Is this? I think this is the cleric first. It was actually kind of funny. My friend that's playing, he wasn't aware that the class emblems are. There's a statue in the water. Oh, you're right. And one of the heroes are Leonor. At that. It is said that people who pray to these statues will be visited in their dreams by the old heroes and bestowed their powers. You need to offer a flask of sacred water first, though. I wonder what this statue is doing here. Alright, cool. No, but he wasn't aware that they're not all tied to story, so he's actually just been not getting them. I like this, the way that they did these. But what I've noticed, there's most of the class emblems aren't really that great. Like, I just use them as kind of stat sticks. He missed this emblem. He didn't miss this one. He missed every other one because he thought the game was gonna like call it out. So yeah. Yeah, he's like, I only have the cleric. And I'm like, where are you in the game? And he's like, I just finished like chapter 2 or something. And I was like, I'm not trying to spoil it for you, but you're fucking up. I like how I was like, how'd he get far without heals? Yeah. I think this is the cleric. It's like the only one that he did have. Yeah, but that skill right there, even though the limit break is kind of underwhelming looking, but it's not as bad as Rob's. I did Rob's accidentally for the first time. And like Rob just puts a bunch of shit into a cauldron. And I'm like, hey, that's awesome. I'm glad I did that. There's a lot of Rob hate coming from this direction. I don't like Rob at all. Rob's like the worst character by far. He also has the worst personality. There's somebody on YouTube that's gonna get triggered by that. I'm just waiting for it. Rob the Snob, there you go. In the beginning, he's like really bad, and like he does have some redeeming qualities, but I don't think it's enough. It's like, oh, okay, so he's been through some shit too. Like, his shit that he's been through is arguably like some of the least heavy shit out of any of the characters. Some of the characters, like, when they go back through their backstories, I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, there's some heavy topics in this one too. By the way, Arx, did you get a chance to play even his character portrait looks at you with this disdain? Yeah, I didn't even that is true. He is kind of like he's kind of scowling. No, but did you get a chance to do Octopath Traveler and do our Dancer Girl? I like this guy too because he's one of those anthropomorphic dog wolf people, right? And they gave him like the delinquent, like the Japanese like high school delinquent, like fucking like comb up thing that he's got going on. It's he's got the same hairdo that like Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho has, which I fucking love. It seems like it doesn't make sense, but I'm like, I'll go with it. Quit if you're flapping, filthy dog, and he's a dog though. Tell him what you told me. Yeah, we were tasked to kill Lady Parnella and blame it on Farnsport. Who gave you this task? Why should I tell you? How dare you, you miserable robber? Puh, robber, you say? You're no different. We may rob people, but you rob a whole nation. Your ridiculous piece will be our downfall. We were ordered to stab the lady in the back, but you're worse. It wouldn't have killed her. It's not like it was going to do anything to her. There was a scene from Rocko's Modern Life with a dude with that hair. It ate people? The hair? I haven't seen Rocko's in forever. We have Nicktoons. I should fucking record an episode too. That's when cartoons were like there was so much innuendo. Now it's just like, I don't know. Actually, no. Even like, I don't know if you've ever seen Adventure Time. Adventure Time, there's like a lot of weird shit. And that's fairly new. I don't know if they're still doing new episodes of Adventure Time, but me and my best friend would just get fucking blasted and watch marathon Adventure Time on slower nights in college when we weren't... Adventure Time is over? Fuck. Yeah, when we weren't talking to girls like we should have been. It's like, oh, do you want to go out to the bar and, I don't know, maybe try and get a girlfriend? And it's like, no, let's just like do shrooms and watch Adventure Time. Now it's a show about Princess Bubblegum and Marceline. They were a couple, weren't they? That's cool though. Yeah, like they were like, I remember it was a big deal. They were one of like the first openly like same-sex couple in a cartoon. I don't know if it was like super open because I think a lot of it was actually like flashback stuff, but I never actually saw how it ended. But yeah, that's cool. Who doesn't love some PB? Actually, Marceline's better. He has nothing more to tell me than the others we've already caught. Take him away. He was the last of the gang anyway. The rest is already rotting in the dungeon. Have we found the beast's body? Not yet, but we have witnesses that saw the monster fall with the collapsed tower. It is probably dead. At least some good news. What about the bodies in the East Wing? Was it really? Yes, there was the body of the Chancellor Edgar among them. General Matthey, no trace. Would the general really go that far? Yup. Prince Frederick be damned, this is all his doing. Lady Parnella, Chancellor Edgar, both within our walls. Karen's people would have revolted against Prince Frederick if he had torn up the treaty and started a new war without proper reason. But now he can write history the way he wants. He will portray us as the aggressor. He will tell his people that we lured and killed their chancellor, and he himself will allegedly have no choice but to take up arms once again. What shall we do now, my lord? Mobilize the troops, prepare all airships and sky armors. I had hoped to hand over a kingdom of peace, but I have failed. Yeah, you did. When you take the throne, all that awaits you is only more hatred and bloodshed. There is no way around it. You knew that yourself. She's actually one of my favorite characters. Amalia. Probably. Terran controls Wernshire. How much longer do you think we can resist? We can use the princess. Princess Celestia of Terran, you believe that was her? Chancellor Edgar did, and he should know her. But what is she doing here? And this act she's putting on, take her hostage. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, if that woman was truly her, we should find her immediately. You want to take her as hostage, but maybe we can still avoid war. This war has never stopped to begin with. We need to act fast, give haste, Farhan. Leave no stone unturned and bring me Princess Celestia alive. By your command. We'll think twice before taking action against... Yeah. Yeah, you could tell. They're already kind of laying the groundwork. The main aggressor right now is the same nation that the princess is a part of. Yeah, her brother is a bag of smelly dicks. Not clean ones, super smelly dicks. It doesn't seem like they have control over the fire yet. My brother, is he really involved in these assassination plans? Since our Lord Father fell ill, he has ruled with a firm hand. I must hear the truth from his lips. This night's events won't be without consequences for the peace of Valandis. When Prince Frederick hears of what has happened here, he will blame Escania. Then I must tell him that a demon attacked and no one is at fault. So she really is the princess. I imagined her to look different. That's her alright, so show her the respect that she deserves. Shut the fuck up, Rob. Rob with 2 B's? I just realized I've been spelling his name wrong. Alright, so we're gonna bring her back home. Well, I'm a fool for exciting stories, and I have some business I need to attend there. Yeah, we know what you're up to. You guys don't know, for those who haven't seen this before. And since I was elevated to knighthood, helping you is a virtue I am obliged to follow. Very well, Sir Victor, I am most happy to accept your help. In order to get to Tormund, we will have to cross the Kortara mountain range. Am I finally gonna get my my little like checklist for stuff? The paths around the mountains are dangerous, especially when avoiding the main route. 3 of us will have a hard time. Then we shall find some capable warriors at the Adventurers Guild. Yes, we could do that, or we could hire someone whose fighting strength we have already tested. You want our help? The help of common thieves? We don't even know what kind of crooked games they are capable of playing. If we show our backs to them, we will soon be met with a dagger. Dude, Rob, like, unalive yourself, seriously. I believe in them. They already rescued my life once, but is this reason enough? If they return the lost princess home safely, they will surely receive a reward, so trust in their greed for gold. This should be easy for you if you think of them as thieves. What do you think, Killian? Help the princess, this guy. Listen to my advice, Glenn. It's important in order to open the door. What are you talking about, Willis? We did not find anything in Farnsport regarding the Grime War. Terran's main capital, Tormund, would be our next destination. Anyway, we might also be able to ask for information about the Grime War as the reward. It's settled. We will help you. I thank you. You will be properly rewarded for your selflessness. Well, then I wish you luck, but now is the moment where I say goodbye. Don't fucking leave. Oh, wait. No, yeah, never mind. A generous reward is great, but there is not much to buy in the realm of the dead. Take care, my dears. Oh, I love this. Like, seriously, like, let's just talk about the parallels between Final Fantasy XII and this game, right? Like, the band of misfits, we all escape the sewers after, you know, the big thing goes down. And you know how, like, Balthier was kind of on the run from, what was the guy's name? The Banga? The, Beganin, I think? And, like, she's kind of, like, she gives off, like, that vibe. Like, there's so many things that I find, like, sort of fit in that, that same, like, story, like, pattern. Really, you want to come along as well? I wouldn't say I want to, but it seems to be the smartest option at the moment. We should use the light of day and move on. Hopefully we will find more answers in Tormund, Killian. Well, less is hardly possible. If my brother has nothing to do with this conspiracy, I must explain these events to him. It's nobody's fault that this beast invaded the palace today. He will believe me. I do not trust these crooks, but there is no denying it. We need their help. If Sir Victor and Len are for it, I will not stand in their way. Go. I like, every time they have his laugh, like, I actually sound it out and, like, pronounce it the way that it looks. I know what they mean. Soil of Volandis may be nourished by blood, but I am sure that one day peace will be able to take root against all odds. Alright, cool. Alright. So here's where it's going to start opening up, and we're going to start doing some some running around. Looks might tell us how to get through the mountains. Okay. Either way, both options lead to the rolling fields. Yes, we have to go speak to that guy. Alright. So... you get a chance to eat a plum? Yeah, I know. Some of the dialogue is pretty funny. You have to pet every dog. You have to. It's non-negotiable. I gotta go talk to the fish in a second. And then you can treasure, find it, and then we grab it. Shh, you idiot. Yo. Ultimate dealer. Yeah, I think it's good. So we have deals now unlocked. So we sell all of our loot. Hold up for a second. Let me just turn off this fan. I'm freezing. Alright. That's a little bit better. Fan's still going. I'm hoping it turns off soon because I'm starting to cut diamonds here. Probably didn't need to know that. Whatever. It's fine. So we're gonna move around some stuff, but first let's sell all of our loot. We didn't unlock any deals. Alright. Speaking of, do we have let's do our armor real quick. That's good. Yeah, that's right, she can only do plain shirts. Alright. That'll have to do. Actually, let's take this from you. Throw it on our girl, Len. Len's pretty good. There's actually, so she has a lot of elemental coverage. There's a couple of different emblems you can actually equip her with that will give her even more elements to work with. Which I think in this game there's 6. Alright. I just realized, so for the time being, I'm actually going to have her set up as our cleric. And then we want to make sure that she has her skills. Alright, so yeah, so we have now healing abilities. The big thing on this one is actually the passives, which once you level them up, they're permanent. Yeah, so cool. Oh, can I have another one? Alright, so we'll, next time we sell that, we'll probably get a deal. Alright. Huh. I still can't pull up, yeah, the reward board yet. Once I'm able to, we'll get some more stuff. Here, I'm gonna turn off the air conditioning too. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm so cold. Did the AC on? Yes, I did. It's I have my fan on and I also have the air conditioning because when I'm not up here, I turn it off and it gets pretty hot. Like second floor, it was like 74 or something when I came up here. I have an app to turn it off. It's just taking forever to connect. Right, off. Okay. Sorry about that. It's like in the 80s in New Jersey, or was? Yeah. Right now, I want to say it's like 70s-ish. Probably close to 80. Which normally that's not a big deal, but like in this new office, the vent is literally right above me, and it's just like blowing down on me. And like it's on my my left side, so I've got this weird like one really like hard nipple, and then the other one's like normal. It's just, again, probably too much information. It just doesn't feel right, you know? It's good and it's bad because like it comes out really fast and hard. Yeah. Oh, the AC setup. Yeah, the app is pretty cool. I have my whole house wired through this app, which is really nice and convenient. But yeah, I like perfect symmetry, you know? The one nipple thing just isn't working out for me right now. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, you know what's crazy? After, after like you get kind of further in the story, and this town completely changes. Gets really fucked up. Sure. Wait, even if I wanted to? You actually won't? Alright, well, I was gonna buy it. Those are some dance moves. Tight shirt and AC stream for follower boost. Yeah. I don't, I'm not at the point where I'm like, I need to start wearing like baby tees and stuff. But yeah, who knows? Maybe one day. One day we'll do the lifting stream. With the new setup that I have is pretty cool. There's actually like a stand I could use out in my gym to prop up a camera. But yeah, I'm like, I don't think I want to do this. I would say the Raven Cloak. But yeah, I think we're gonna. I really just don't end up using the cloaks, because most of the characters that could use the cloaks, they have the light or heavy armor passive, which ends up being kind of a better stat trade-off. Alright, I'm just taking all your shit. Alright, here we go. Team Ginger is on the move. Team Ginger and Killian. I'm not even looking at you. Look at this hussy that thinks she's big shit. There's some weird stuff in here. You're gonna see as we get deeper into it. Speaking of, let's cut right here.